What up, what up? We'll wait till we get some more people in here. What up? How's everybody doing tonight? We're gonna wait till we get some people in here. We'll just shoot the shit for a little bit. Talk to you guys. Got some big announcements coming for the whole FitFrHome page and everything that we have going on. Lots of big stuff coming. Damn, Australia tuning in? What's up? What's up, Australia? My day's almost over. It's 9 p.m. over here. SoCal, what's up? I used to live in NorCal until like 3 months ago. What's up, Johnny Fitness? Keep on that grind, brother. Indonesia, what's up? I was just over in that area. I wasn't in Indonesia, I was in Laos for a few weeks. Very interesting place, Laos. Who's gonna carry the boats and the logs? How do I get strength while doing calisthenics? I'm a beginner. If you're a beginner, you're gonna get strength, period, from calisthenics. Push-ups, pull-ups, squats. Pick any core exercise, and you can make amazing progress doing just that. And with push-ups, there are so many variations. So you can like target the triceps, target the chest, the shoulders, and each of those you can emphasize more depending on the form of your push-up. Sonoma Country. All right. Yeah, I was living in Tracy, so a little away from the bay. One of the guys that emailed you 3 times. Cool. What's up? So we're just gonna do like a nonchalant talk about fitness, talk about what problems you guys might have. If you have any questions, calisthenics, weightlifting, powerlifting, bodybuilding, I have done it all. So the whole point of this, hopefully help you guys out, almost like I would with a coaching client. So, you know, if there's someone in the chat who wants to do like a quick, you know, I'll ask you questions as I would if you were applying for coaching, figuring out how to approach building the right plan for you. That's basically what I'm going to try to do today, is just give you guys a glimpse into how I structure programs and stuff for people, because no 2 clients get the same plan. It's always catered to you. So we figure out like what you want to do. Body dysmorphia. I don't know, man. Stop focusing on it. You know, I hear that a lot. Body dysmorphia, you feel like you're smaller than you are or you're bigger than you are. Who cares? Forget that the mirror is even there. I know it's easier said than done, but just focus on strength. Focus on getting stronger, and your physique will follow, I promise you. Focus on the exercises, on the workouts, not on how you look. Oh my God, Ranger J, where do I find the motivation? Don't look for it, man. Motivation is fickle. Motivation is not, I'm not always motivated. Shit, man. And I work long ass hours. Been putting in like 30 hours of OT every week. And it's just insane. I had to fly to Laos. I spent 2 days in the air. I got there, hit the ground, started working. 2 weeks working there in a whole different time zone, jet lagged and shit. Flying back, hit the ground and start working a day later. So I know the struggle, man. You just gotta find the time, man. For me, it's like I wake up earlier, I just get up an hour early and hit it, or I stay up an hour later and hit it. Especially like once the kids go to bed, that's like my time to do what I need to do. And if that's when I gotta work out, that's when I work out. Yes. I did Muay Thai, some boxing, and then wrestled. Everybody should be able to kick some ass. Everybody should know how to defend themselves. That is a given. And too many people don't know how to fight, don't know how to defend themselves or defend someone else. And I think that that's wrong. Everyone should know how to defend themselves. And I mean, nowadays, you should know how to use other tools without saying any words. If you catch my drift, especially in America, you should be proficient with tools. If you catch my drift, because nowadays everybody carries. Jiu-jitsu, boxing, and wrestling. It's a good combo, man. Good combo. Jiu-jitsu is great. Not a lot of real-world application with jiu-jitsu, unless you're always going to be in one-on-one fights. But I mean, knowing how to choke somebody out in a few seconds is always good to know. But you're better off learning wrestling and boxing for like real world application, because wrestling, you'll just be able to like have good takedown defense from the stand up. So like have a good sprawl and then know how to take people down if you need to, but then quickly strike and get back on your feet. Because in the real world, jiu-jitsu is bullshit. I'm sorry. I don't care what any MMA fighter, jiu-jitsu fighter will say. Rarely will it always be one-on-one, and you're not gonna start doing arm bars and fucking guillotines and shit when somebody else can punch you in the back of the head. So you should be comfortable standing and basically fighting from here. Oh yeah, I work law enforcement, so I carry everywhere pretty much. Do you use any oils for your hair? Not oils. I don't like it when it's oily. But I'll like gel it to keep it back for like work and shit. Or I'll use balm. So the beard balm that I use, I'll put that in my hair if I don't feel like putting gel or anything like super hard for it. Do you use stairs for workouts? Hell yeah. I've done some videos on it. But I like to run some stairs. I like the Stairmaster, like at the gym on leg day. I'll start with the Stairmaster for a good 10-15 minutes, but I do every other step to get that deeper stretch and then like a full step up rather than those little steps. Yeah, in the real world, there's no rules. So get comfortable using tools, having tools on you, and just be smart about it. Yeah, I mean, look, man, you don't gotta be a professional fighter. Just have a good stand-up, know how to throw a punch, know how to defend from a punch. Most people are just gonna swing wild on you. So if you just learn good head movement, that will save you a lot of getting hit in the face. This whole Hollywood BS of like squaring up and just going at it. Nah, man, learn to move. Don't be stuck in the ground, stuck in the sand. And just know how to move your head and move your body. If you can move, you can basically get out of any situation. What other workouts could help push up, if there are? Of course, dips. Dip is like the next level up from push-ups. So dips, look, the push-up, you're only actually pushing about 50-55% of your weight when you do a push-up, because your feet are on the ground, the angle and everything. You're not pushing all of your weight. Versus a dip, you're pretty much dipping all of your body weight. So if you're 160 pounds, on your push-up, you're really only pushing like 80 pounds, 85, 90. On a dip, you're pushing pretty much all 160 pounds and using all the same muscles. So the dip is a step up, guys. Any tips for anyone interested in modern Viking culture? Pick up a book, man. Pick up a book and read, or just research. There's a plethora of knowledge out there. You know, Norse mythology and like learning about the history and all the stuff there. Very interesting stuff. I find it pretty cool. And you'll find a lot of similarities between like Norse paganism and like other religions and other world religions. There is a lot of lines you can draw between them all. Very, very similar stuff going on. If you just, you know, if you're a little open-minded, you'll see the similarities. You don't use creatine? Creatine can help. You don't need it. It's a bonus. I personally take it every day. I think creatine is something that's cheap enough. You can get a tub. I just bought one because I'm running out. I just bought a tub of creatine. It's Echo Vision, 120 servings. It's one serving a day. That's 120 days worth, and I got it for like $22. You can't beat that. That is cheaper than just about any other supplement you're gonna find on the market. And the benefits of creatine, with all the research, it is one of the most researched supplements, and there's just no reason to not be taking creatine. The Havamal. Oh yeah, man. Like history, you know, nowadays there's like we call them the major or whatever, mainstream religions, but there's a lot of cool stuff in the ancient pagan religions. You know, you go to Greek mythology, Norse mythology, even I was just in Laos, and you see like the Buddhist stuff that goes way back, and it's some crazy stuff, man, that they all believed in, and their stories about, you know, Buddha and the ascension process and all that. It was very cool. I went to a few temples and read some stuff. I posted a few videos when I was in Laos, so it was very cool to see. There's a whole world out there. Good way to build muscle if you have a high metabolism. This high metabolism shit is bullshit. I used to think I had a high metabolism, and people would tell me, because like I eat whatever, and I'm shredded 24/7, 365 days a year. Building muscle requires three things. Three things to build muscle. Stimulus, which is the workouts, but it has to be intense enough. It can't, you know, it can't just be something that's easy. You got to push your muscles to their limit in order to stimulate them properly. So stimulus, exercises, your working sets, whatever you're doing, whether it be bodybuilding in the gym, calisthenics at home, running, some form of stimulus for your muscles that goes beyond your normal day-to-day activity. 2, rest and recovery. So you got to take time off. Once you work those muscles, they need a few days to recover and grow. And then 3, and then the sleep, obviously. 3 is protein intake. If your protein intake is on point, that is the building block of muscle. So you get enough protein, you do the stimulus, and you rest and recover. Doesn't matter how fast, slow your metabolism is, you will build muscle. I struggle putting on weight. Set a timer. I had that problem when I was trying to bulk. Set a timer. Set a timer. Reminders throughout the day to eat those protein snacks or whatever it is you're trying to eat to gain weight. Otherwise, you're just not going to feel hungry and you're not going to eat. If I don't set reminders, I won't eat enough. I'll like hit my protein goals, and then I'm probably in like a 500 calorie deficit by the end of the day, and I feel fine. I'm so used to it, I don't even go to bed hungry. I'll wake up starving though. I'll wake up, I'm like, I need to fucking eat, and I'll stuff my face in the morning. What if I eat lots of protein and calories, but I'm very hungry? Is that still helping my bulk? I mean, if you're very hungry, that means you're in a calorie deficit. That's it. You're just not getting enough calories. Your body's looking for it. Not a bad thing. And, you know, this goes against the mainstream and what most people believe, but it's true, is you can build muscle while being in a calorie deficit. The muscle building process does not rely on calories. And very rarely, especially if you're doing the stimulus, you're doing the rest and recovery, and your protein intake is sufficient, your body will not eat at muscle tissue for energy, even if you're in a deficit. Can get tricky if you're like super lean and you have no fat on you. To be in a deficit at that point, then your body's gonna start eating away at stuff, potentially. But your body will almost never eat at muscle when there is body fat for it to use as energy, like when you're in that deficit. So fat loss, this is what I do with every single client. It's a slow and steady, manageable process. Instead of going crazy in the process, this whole, oh, you need to cut first and then bulk. That's all fucking bullshit. Throw that shit out the window. You can build muscle and lose fat at the same time. That's literally what everyone's doing. These guys that go to the gym to lose fat, you're not losing fat when you're working out in the gym. The workouts are not losing the fat. It's the eating less. The workouts are actually building muscle. So, you know, let's just say over a 6-month period, someone can lose like 40 pounds of fat, but they can gain like 5, 6, 7 pounds of muscle at the same time. I can't just eat whenever. Yeah, that's rough, man. I don't know what to say. You gotta plan for it, you know? Figure something out to get those calories in, get that protein in. Too much weight. ADHD plays a big part in that, though. You mean like you have ADHD, so you turn to food as your coping mechanism? What do you mean? Or like you can't focus on your goal or whatever you're, you know, trying to do, and your ADHD is making you just like all over the place and just start stuffing your face with junk. I'm gonna tell you guys one secret, okay? And this is like not just fitness related. This is for anything, for life, for goals. Whatever your goal is, it's great to think about it, right? Constantly, and like remind yourself, go to bed thinking about it, wake up thinking about it. Like, that's cool, right? Write that shit down. Put it somewhere. It doesn't have to be on a piece of paper or in a notebook. Fucking put a note in your phone. Somewhere where you can go back to it and see that goal. Make that plan, right? So like, goal, lose 20 pounds of fat. And then right under that goal, step by step, what you need to do. Write it down. I don't care how silly this sounds, how stupid it sounds. Write that shit down. And then go back to it. Have that be your freaking morning reminder. Set it so it reminds you every day on your phone. And you see that goal and you see those steps. And you're gonna, okay, this is what I need to do. This is what so when you were clear-headed and you sat there, you were motivated, whatever, at that time when you wrote that shit down, it will be your reminder of exactly what you need to do to reach that goal that you set for yourself. Having low body fat. Having low body fat is not bad. I mean, how low are we talking, right? Someone who, all right, I'm reading the chat. As someone who works lifting furniture all day, I get very dizzy when cutting, and I'm following a IIFYM protocol. I feel like I'm losing my strength, feeling very flat or empty in my muscles. Then don't cut, man. If you're feeling like dizzy at work, just eat normal. Just don't overeat. You don't have to bulk. You don't have to be in a calorie surplus. Just break even, figure out what your calories are, break even on that shit. You'll feel way better. And then if you're feeling like your muscles are flat, start taking creatine and then just do like a 20-minute workout. I know like you're gonna come home tired. I get it, man. I was in the military, fucking come back tired from shit. We still went and hit the workouts. The workouts is where your muscles will grow. Your muscles are not gonna grow too much from you lifting furniture all day. because you get used to it and it's not the same, right? You're not lifting it in the same way every single time. Not necessarily, right? You're doing different stuff. Yes, it's muscle stimulus, but it's not the same as doing a focused repetition on a specific exercise designed to target a specific muscle group. So if I eat lots of nuts and peanut butter, will I get more fat in my body so I don't burn muscle? You're not gonna burn muscle, dude. If you're working out and you're getting enough protein, don't worry about burning muscle. I look for dopamine, I'm aware of it, but it's a struggle. Motivation gets hijacked. I eat something because it tastes good, it's easy, accessible. Bellium. My recommendation to you is get rid of the junk, or put it somewhere where it's not easily accessible, or like whatever, but replace it with something. This may cost a little bit more, but with like healthier snacks. I'm not saying you got to eat like freaking salads and shit, but like protein bar, right? Some nuts instead of chips. I'm not saying you got to stop eating the chips, but that'll help if you can do it with like, if you let's just say like, oh shit, man, I got your ADHD kicks in and you want to feel something good or eat something good, make a sandwich with some turkey, right? Some cheddar, some protein in those snacks versus just empty carbs. Hope that helps. I feel you, man. Self-control issues. You just gotta. Self-control is tough until you start working on it. It's just like anything else. It's not gonna happen where you're like, boom, tomorrow you fucking cold turkey quit everything. But you start write down your goal, right? You want to stop eating this shit, and then write down, like I said, what you need to do to make this happen. And then when you, it sounds silly, man, but like you get those cravings to eat some junk. Don't go to the junk first. Remember what I'm telling you right now. Remember what you wrote down. To go to your phone notes and be like, all right, this is what I said I'm gonna do, and you'll go and eat something healthier instead of eating that useless junk in that moment. With everything in life, go for it. Go at it for a month. Yeah, man, that's typical. That's why writing shit down and having goals is important. You have to be goal oriented. If you're just going to the gym because I want to be jacked or I want to fucking look good or be strong, that's cool. But that's not a concrete goal that you are working towards, taking step by step application to get to that goal. Set a goal, write out the plan, guys. It takes like a few minutes. Fucking simple shit. Listen, I want to fucking do 20 pull-ups, right? Like in the Marine Corps, there was a lot of guys who couldn't do the 20 pull-ups, which was the max. If the goal is to do 20 pull-ups, this is what I need to do my 20 pull-ups. So I need to do this many a day or some shit, right? Like write down what you're gonna do daily, weekly, monthly, and then you follow it. Then you will follow through and you won't just aimlessly wander and then give up because they're like, fuck this. What am I even doing? Best dip bars from Amazon. Any metal dip bars, man. Any metal dip bars that are solid, have some good, if they have good reviews and they're cheap, get it. How often do you run? I try to run like once a week. I don't love to do cardio, but I do cardio. But running is just one form of cardio. Like I will do sprints, for example, so it's not like long distance running. But like I'll mix it up with my calisthenics workout. It'll be sprints, like back and forth, and then I'll hit like some boulder burpees and some other exercises back into sprints, some sandbag throws, whatever, something like that. That's cardio, but I don't know what is Eagers. What nuts would I recommend? So a lot of nuts are high in fat, and any fat intake is going to go to fat stores. But there are a lot of nuts that are high in protein as well. So, you know, like peanuts, pistachios are, I think, are pretty high in protein. So just Google nuts that are high in protein. They might cost a little more. Start eating those. Instead of progressing from push-ups to archers or one-arm push-ups, I focused on weighted push-ups as a form of progressive overload. Do you suggest rings on pull-up bars as another way to overload? Hell yeah, rings, dude. Rings with weight. So when you do the ring push-ups, you're increasing the range of motion. Now you're using stabilizing muscles to keep those rings from going all over the place. Great way to overload those push-ups. Love your way of thinking, man. You are on point. Keep that up and then just keep stepping it up. That taco, what's up? 1 day water fast once a week. Do you think that's too much? I don't know, man. I know for fasting, like the benefits usually kick in after a few days of being on a fast, from what I've read. If you're like trying to do the whole self-healing stuff, the autophagy. I'm not a fan of fasting, but I heard it works wonders for some people. I work quads. Tristan, I work my quads with mountain bike riding, and my legs are way stronger than my arms. Biking will do it, man. Bikers have fucking huge legs and very strong legs with insane endurance. It's pretty crazy. Where'd that shirt come from? I bought this when I was in Laos. Check this shit out. $5 at their night market. And I got one for my wife. It's like Sukuna. It's sick. I wish I could show you guys. It's somewhere upstairs, but it's like, it's a sick one. Sukuna. This one was for me, and then the Sukuna was for my wife. Does mixing jump rope and calisthenics exercise good? Yeah, jump rope's great, man. Great form of cardio. You don't need to be in a deficit to have abs. No. That's a misconception. I'm never in a deficit. Unless, like, I don't eat enough today. But I'm usually eating a lot. And my abs show. You need to be at a low body fat percentage to have your abs show. Or, you know, low enough. We won't say, like, extremely low. You can have your abs show at, like, 16% body fat. Sometimes, like, even higher. But if you're fat, you got to get on a deficit to lose the fat. So, my bro nerding out right here. What are you talking about? I've been working out for over 20 years. It is a bong now, man. This is my drinking horn. Jujutsu Kaisen, yeah, man. JJK is the shit. Haven't seen my abs since I was 20. You can fucking see them again, man. And I can help you do it. It's not that hard. It really is not. You know, the crazy thing is like everybody that I coach, everybody that I work with, when I tell them there's no diet, they look at me like, what are you talking about? I'm like, what do you like to eat? And they tell me what they like to eat. And we figure out a way that they can still eat pizza, burgers, whatever the fuck, drink beer, whatever they want to do. We just put a cap on it and we figure out how much they can afford to do to still reach goals. And then they realize they didn't have to go on keto and all this other bullshit that is not sustainable long term, that nobody fucking wants to do long term, to see results. And then when they see the pounds shedding off and like, holy shit, my physique is improving and I'm still drinking beer, I'm still drinking sodas, like what? How is this possible? Because the mainstream fucking bullshit that they're feeding you, other coaches, the fitness industry, it ain't it. That's why, like, you know, people who are keto, people who are paleo, whatever, like carnivore, oh, carnivore is the best and you have to be on carnivore, this is why. Bull fucking shit. Bullshit. The best diet is the diet that you can maintain without having to think about it. Yeah, vegans, man. I can't stand talking to vegans. Especially when they start telling me, I had a vegan argue with me that plant protein is just as good as animal-based protein, which is just not true. It is not true. Animal protein digests better by the human body. You will get more out of that protein for muscle synthesis than you will for plants. And the amount of plant protein you have to eat to basically get the same from what you would eat from meat and animal based is way more. So yeah, can you be, you know, healthy and gains on just plant based? Sure. Are you going to be able to do just as well as me eating steak? No way in hell. That's just fact. Does beer make your bones stronger? No. Does not. Never heard that before. Yeah, gorillas are jacked. Shut the fuck up with that bullshit. Gorilla. I had this vegan dude tell me, he was just very uninformed, but he started saying like, you eat the cows. Well, what do the cows eat? The cows eat grass and hay. So that means like, you can eat the same stuff. And I'm like, you're fucking stupid, bro. Do you hear yourself? You are retarded. And he just, you know, there's no arguing with a person like that. And I was like, whatever, dude. You go enjoy your vegan life. I'm gonna go enjoy my steak and burgers. And I will always be fucking more muscular than you. I don't care what you say. Bye. How to build muscle for a 16-year-old. Same way you build muscle for a 60-year-old. Protein intake, muscle stimulus, rest and recovery. So get enough protein, hit your workouts, make sure they're intense enough. Make sure you take a few days off after that workout for that muscle group and get good sleep. You will build muscle. Balder, can you chill? Yeah, I mean, this whole, like, I don't even want to get into it about vegans, man. Vegans are just, they're almost as annoying as CrossFitters. And you know why? Because they won't shut up about it. I went into a deficit over the summer and did all right. Just didn't lose enough to see my abs. All right, man. Well, you could just clean it up and you could still get there. Use rocks to train. That's old school. I love it. You should not be gaining body fat if you stop working out for a week. If you're gaining fat, you're eating too much. Period. Simple. It is simple math. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I did. And I liked it. A lot of people talk shit about it, but I liked Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It was good. It was different than your typical Assassin's Creed game, which I enjoyed. And like, they got a lot of stuff spot on with a lot of that, you know, mythology that was mixed into it. It was cool. 500 CrossFit pull-ups. I will lose my mind if you ever see me doing CrossFit pull-ups. Just I will delete my channels unless I do it as a joke. Do you love Israel? I don't care, honestly. I don't get into politics. I don't get into what's going on. Don't care. I am not on either side. And you know what? That's okay to not care about what's going on in a country that has nothing to do with me. Where are you from? I was born in Ukraine. Yep. But I'm American. So I grew up in the US. I serve my country. I care about my country. I care about what's going on here. I don't think we should be sending hundreds of billions to other countries, in my opinion. But who am I? Who am I to say? Calling for a wellness check if I ever see CrossFit content from you. Listen, CrossFit has a lot of great stuff, right? The CrossFitters are strong. They're very great athletes. There's just some things in like I would do some things from CrossFit, absolutely. But I'm not gonna do some of the shit that they do. It's just pointless. Like the CrossFit butterfly pull-up is the stupidest shit in the world. It's basically a kipping pull-up just to let you do more reps. What's the point of that? Someone explain to me why Someone from CrossFit tried explaining to me, and I was like, that's fucking stupid. That makes no sense. If your CrossFitters, like the elite, are as strong as they claim to be, or as strong as everyone says they are, just make them do regular pull-ups on these CrossFit events. Why does it have to be this stupid ass belly flop shit that they do? Because I'll tell you right now, like, someone who is strong, I know I can do thousands of pull-ups. Thousands. If I split up sets, I can do sets of 10, even sets of 20, like hundreds of times if I get enough minutes between those sets. I'm not even kidding. So there's no reason that they can't do that shit. What's up? $96 kg rock. Damn. Beast. 6'7", good form pull-ups. How do I keep progressing? Because it's going very slow. Finish your 6-7 reps and then do an easier rep. Try to do like Australian pull-ups or do like band assisted pull-ups after. Hang on. Let's change this up. May Odin help you in all endeavors. Scott. Hold that thought. Deadpool's gonna hold my horn. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. It's a drinking horn, not a bong. No, it's not a bong. I don't do that shit. How much time does it take to learn planche and good stuff in calisthenics? Oh man, like those advanced skills can take years to master, unless you're your training is really on point and you're building up the specific strength and the specific muscles needed to do it. I love wiggling like a freshly caught fish on a pull-up bar and calling it exercise. Then you are perfect for CrossFit, my friend. All of your friends call you fat and say you will never get abs. So just get abs. Who gives a shit what your friends say, dude? You know how many friends laughed at me when I said I'm starting a... You know how many friends laughed at me when I said I was starting like a TikTok channel, YouTube? They were like, oh, you're just gonna be another TikToker. You think I gave a shit what anyone thought? Just do what you want to do, set that goal, and just work at it. And stop caring about what anyone fucking thinks. Pull out your axes. Yo, what up? Push-up guy. Any advice for someone who couldn't join the military due to medical issues and wishing to become tactical minded and learning military theory? There's a lot of like information online, man. There's like dudes teaching stuff, and then you can take like there's local classes at gun ranges all the time. You can go and learn a lot of good stuff. You don't have to be in the military to learn it or be in law enforcement to learn this stuff that we do. Super strong for my age, and I'm the oldest out of all my siblings. You got me back into calisthenics like 4 months ago. Let's go. Yeah, I already announced the winners of the beard stuff giveaway, but I'll do some more. So I get a lot of free stuff from the beard place, and then basically like every month I worked out some deals, and then I'm gonna start giving back. So I'm gonna do probably like way more giveaways of beard stuff, and then I'll just be ordering it straight from the website to whoever wins. So just stay tuned. Every time I try to eat eggs and basically most type of meats, my body tries to throw it up. Not ground beef. I don't know, man. That's a doctor question. I have no idea. I'm sorry. Yep, same way you do push-ups to failure and then revert to knee push-ups. It's a great way. It's like a drop set. Great way to push your muscles beyond their limit. Even like partial reps. Once you gas out, like let's say like you can't do any more pull-ups, do like partial reps or scapular pull-ups. Still working those muscles beyond failure. It'll work you wonders in getting more reps. How much protein should you eat to gain muscles? I usually just go like the bodybuilder approach, 1 gram per pound. So if I'm 160 pounds, I'm getting 160 grams of protein a day. How do you feel Kratos beat you in God of War 4? Not in this multiverse, because I don't see Kratos, but I'm still here. All right, take care, Cohen. Do you lift any weights? Yes, I do. I'm doing hybrid workouts right now. I did build a functional war horn. Oh shit, that's cool. I got my Deadpool drinking horn holder. Do you practice martial arts? Not really anymore, but I have enough background in it that I can take care of myself. Clean pull-ups, I can do 4. Hell yeah. Canoe, good job. What should I do if day by day my total reps are getting less and less? That means you're not taking enough time off. Take a few days off after your workouts to rest and recover. Kratos gonna train to beat you. Kratos, bring it on. Kratos, ready. How does joining wrestling for my winter season sound for gaining muscle rather than the gym? Oh, dude, wrestling, it will be the best workouts of your life. Wrestling practice is the most brutal, and no other sport in school even comes close to the shit that they're gonna put you through in wrestling practice. If you want to get strong, you want to learn how to wrestle and whoop some ass, that's the sport you should be doing. All right, bye. Take care. When are you gonna add some beard beads? Nope, no beard beads for me. I gotta wear a suit for work, and I already get a lot of flack for my look. I do some high profile stuff for work, so I usually clean up pretty good, but beard beads would stand out too much for what I do. Thank you, Rose. Appreciate it. Hey, this might be a deeper question than fitness, but how do you actually take things 100% every day, like with consistency too? Man, it's you gotta build on it. It's just like anything else, man. You're never gonna just wake up tomorrow and be like, oh, my fucking, like you slowly build that discipline over time. I really built on my discipline when I was in the military because I was basically forced to, and that's really where I flourished. And I took all of that experience into the next job when I was contracting overseas, when I came back, when I was working at the Secret Service, all that stuff, like, just kept building on it, man. And now it's like just a part of life. You just fucking keep setting new goals. You keep working at it. And then me, I'm very obsessive in a way where it's like, if I get into something, I'm into it 100%. When I started on TikTok, I was doing like 7 videos a day. 7 videos a day for like 90 days straight. Do the math. Collapsed discs and lower back butt pain. I've tried everything I can find. Man, I don't know. Have you talked to chiropractors? Michael Lopez, your buddy has back issues. Just, I don't know, man. Find the core exercise that is not going to put his back in any discomfort. You can do core exercises that aren't going to engage the lower back other than that spinal tension. But if that's the key where, like, he's having problems where, like, if he bends forward in any way, man, it's going to be rough. Like, maybe planks or, like, leg raises hanging on a pull-up bar might be something that he can do without hurting his back more. Something about procrastination. Oh, dude, procrastination sucks. And even to this day, I do it. But I will tell you, like, procrastination, the best defense against procrastination is just to force yourself to do stuff. You know, it's like you keep putting it off, you keep putting it off, but then when you finally do it, you're like, man, that wasn't so bad. Like, I don't know why I kept putting it off. So my advice is just like follow through. Force yourself to do shit if you have to. You know what I mean? Like set reminders, whatever you need to do, and then just get it done. And then like another thing is like when you're in the moment of like getting done whatever you need to get done, just fucking go all out. Get it done as quickly as possible so you have more time to do what you want to do rather than what you don't want to be doing. Who gives a shit what they think? Yes. What are we talking about? Who gives a shit what anybody thinks? What matters is what you think. Starting wrestling in 1 month. Have fun, man. Have fun. I have a stubble and I plan to grow it from a few whiskers to whatever it looks like at the end of 2025. Let's go. Grow that beard. Let's go. I'll drink to that. What is the quote of the day? Quote of the day is, let me think. What's the quote of the day? So, we're just gonna wing it. Quote of the day is, stop giving a shit about what anyone thinks. That's it. If you can do that, that is true. You have achieved true freedom, my friends. Because I'm telling you, when it doesn't matter what people like, when it doesn't matter to you what people think, you can truly be yourself, do what you enjoy. You're not gonna be thinking about what anyone thinks. You're gonna do what you enjoy. You're gonna become more focused, more goal oriented, and then you will be way ahead of them if you just keep up that mentality. Because everybody else is worried about what everyone thinks of them, versus just focusing on themselves. Calisthenics, bulking, of course. What are you teaching? What do you mean? We're teaching fitness, man, and just lifestyle, right? Goals, how to be successful. Like when I coach clients, you know, it's not just fitness and nutrition. Like those are the key points, right? That's why they want to fix their body, they want to fix their lifestyle. But like I've helped people with their resumes. You know, I've worked some pretty high profile stuff. Like I worked at the Secret Service for a while. I was a contractor before that, overseas, doing some cool shit. I was in the Marine Corps before that. So, you know, I help people build up their resumes and fix, you know, whatever, like talk about goals outside of fitness. So it's almost like life coaching in a sense, you know, how to be successful, start a business, whatever, right? Like I've helped so many people with their fitness or with like Instagram channels and YouTube channels and how to start a business and start getting out there, get comfortable on camera, shit like that. Legit alpha. Thank you. All right, take care, Draco Core. Gotta get some sleep. Get some sleep. I'm gonna get some sleep soon too. Cool shirt. Thanks. I really like farmers walks. Are there any other good full body exercises you think are good? Yeah, man. Burpees. Burpees are good. Push-ups are pretty good, and you can do them anywhere, anytime. Especially if you do them the way I teach how to do them, where you activate your entire body. But like, yeah, farmer's carries, right? Deadlifts, any kind of like overhead press when you're standing with heavy weight is like basically full body. Just add a squat to it if you want. As a true Viking, log carrying. Who gonna carry the logs? And the boats. I'm just changing the music. Give me a second. right. Tip for wider shoulders. Okay, well, are you working out in the gym or are you doing body weight only, or what kind of workouts are you doing? What are your short workouts? You talking about the 15-minute workout? Kevin Games? I have clients that I have on a strict 20-minute max workout sessions. Because they were like, I literally don't have time, which I don't have time, but I find my time to work out. But if you literally only have 20 minutes, I have these people on 20-minute sessions a day, and they are seeing crazy gains because I build it like insanely specific to their goals. And even in 20 minutes a day, they are fucking seeing amazing results. So, yeah. Short workouts can be very effective if you know what you're doing and you do it right. I like the horn. Where did you get it? I don't even remember. My wife bought this for me somewhere. This was like a gift. It came with a bunch of cool stuff. £150 at 13 years a good weight. I don't know, man. I need to know your height and everything too. No problem, Michael. Take care, brother. Lunch is over. Damn, lunch. Where you at, dude? Creatine is badass. Creatine is legit. I'm gonna just say that. In my opinion, and this is not medical advice or anything, but everyone should be on creatine. I'm 5'6". Yeah, it's not bad, I guess. Yeah, it's not bad. Do you do any sports? Not anymore, man. I don't got time for that shit. I work an extremely time-consuming job where I travel all over the world at moment's notice. And I'm running a business, I'm running multiple channels, and I have a wife and kids and a dog. Hanging L-sits a waste of time. I can't do them on the ground yet, but try to do them pull-up. I mean, it'll help you build up to it, but the L-sit on the ground is more than just abs. That's you got to build up. Do them on like dip bars and do it with like bent knees. That'll help. Uh, 6 foot tall, so you're heavy. Sorry, man, I don't know what you asked. What's your max bench press? Right now, I can bench 315 for like 2 reps. I actually just did it this morning. Today was chest day, but I'm doing 225 for like 12. 3 sets of 12 easy. At my heaviest, when I was like powerlifting, I was benching 385, man. 385, I was pushing 400. I was deadlifting 500 pounds, 485, 500, and then I was squatting like 365, 385. I was pretty into like powerlifting. I was huge back in my Marine Corps days. How often do I live stream? Not as often as I'd like to, but you know, when I'm home and I'm not traveling, I'm gonna try to do it more. It's tough to do it when I'm like, I was in Laos. It was like a 13-hour time difference. But I will try to do more live streams with you guys. I want to do like exclusive live streams for like the serious folks, so I can help you guys out with you know, fitness and your questions, and we can get you guys on point with your workouts and stuff. Yeah, dude, I was 170 pounds and I was deadlifting like 500, and I'm only 5'6", so I was hanging with the big boys. I came to a tournament one time, and it was like it was a bench press tournament and a deadlift tournament, and in the bench press I was under 70 kilos. This was overseas, and I was the only competitor in that weight class, so they made me compete in the 70 to 90 kilo weight class, and I still took 3rd place. with the big boys. So I was like super stoked. I was like, yes. What's up? What's up, mofos? I can hang. Two ounces of protein a day or your muscle wastes away. You just get 1 gram per pound, man. Just eat more protein and you'll be fine. Your dad benches 615 pounds. That's crazy, dude. 8-week program. I know you're gonna promote it. Suitable for 150. You're talking about the beginner program, Belliome, or are you talking about the 8-week full body program? Good workouts for football. Sprints. Do your sprints. Deadlifts. Bench press. The 8-week one. Yeah, man. It's suitable for just about anybody. It's you know, and if you buy the program and then you hit me up and you're like, dude, this is too hard or whatever, or like I'm not ready for it, I can always refund you or I can send you something else. But I will be launching coaching, a new coaching strain, like a whole new coaching group starting Monday. So if you guys want to get in on like one-on-one coaching with me, I am going to be starting that very soon, because I kind of miss coaching more people, and I'm opening it up for a lot more coaching clients, and that's going to be like fully tailored to you. You're going to tell me what you want, what you can do, what you can't do, gym, home, whatever the fuck, and I'm going to build it to fit your lifestyle, including figuring out how you should be eating without like putting you on some strict bullshit diet that you're never going to keep up with. I'm too big, I can't even do a push-up. Well, you can do a knee push-up, my friend. There's no such thing as I can't do a push-up. I'll find a push-up that you can do, and you can work on those. Agent Rubix, what's up? Yeah, man. I'm usually I'm not like one of those dudes who's like, oh, fuck you, you bought it, I don't give a shit. I'm very, very chill when it comes to like my coaching and my programs. Like, I get it, man. Especially with coaching, man. Like, shit happens. I had a dude who like broke his ankle. It was like 3 weeks into coaching, and he's like, dude, I just broke my ankle at work, and I'm in a fucking cast. I was like, dude, okay. Do you want to keep training? And he was like, yeah, but how? I was like, all right, we're going to just skip legs. You can still train upper body, dude. And guess what? He kept going, and he saw amazing progress. Still stuck to the diet, and then when his leg healed up, his ankle healed up, we went right back into training legs. So I get it. Sometimes it's like, oh, I'm going on a vacation. Like, all right, dude, well, here's something you can do for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes a day while you're on vacation with your wife and kids. When you get back, we're getting right back into it, you know? I get it. No one's going to put their life on hold for like fitness goals and shit. And you shouldn't have to. That's the whole point. That's like my whole training approach, is you don't have to change your life and be miserable to become fit, become the best version of yourself. You can do it without even changing how you, like what you eat. I'm going to say how you eat. We got to change a little bit about how you eat maybe. But you don't gotta quit burgers, McDonald's, whatever the fuck you like. You can still eat that stuff. If I told you guys, all right, in the chat, I want you guys to guess how many times a week I eat fast food. How many times a week do I eat fast food? A few people in Scandinavia look Nordic. 2, 5, 4. Yeah, so it's like 4 to 5 times a week I'm eating fast food. I'm not even kidding you guys. Fucking burgers. I love burgers. It's like my go-to freaking meal. And I'm 13% body fat. And I'm not on any gear. I'm not on any juice. All I take is literally creatine. I take nitric oxide supplement. And I take my daily multivitamin. That's it. That is literally all I'm on. Is muscle fat good? What do you mean? Yeah, I eat fast food like 5 times a week. No joke. Yeah, I'm all over the world. I'm eating whatever. I just prioritize protein and I do not overeat. Whenever I eat protein, my uric acid levels increases. Any solution? Just from protein? So you don't have any issues eating fats or like too many carbs? Muscle and fat. Muscle found around the fat tissue. Talking about like having fat in your arms and like in your chest and stuff. I typically skip the fries. I'll have a few, but like I don't like fries, but I fucking love burgers. So I'll do like triple cheeseburgers or like two doubles. Yeah, that's my go-to, man. Burgers. I love cheesesteaks with some cheese whiz. Max sit-ups. I did over 1,000 one time, man. That shit was brutal. I'm 6'4", 22 years old, 230 pounds, 20% body fat. How should tall guys train for strength and endurance? The same way short guys train for it, man. Just look at my videos, dude. I'm telling you. Having like, oh, this is my body type. This is how should I train? That's all bullshit. Everybody can train in calisthenics. Everybody can train in weightlifting. There's no specific style of training for someone because of their body type. Like a Thor build. Best supplement for muscle gains? Just eat your protein, man. And how do you build your arms? You just work out your arms, dude. Work your triceps and your biceps. And then your forearms. Do not neglect your forearms. You don't want to be the guy with giant biceps and little itty bitty forearms. So, and I have plenty of videos on that shit. Just go on my channel and check it out. I love that shit. I don't eat much other than pork chops and steak on the fire. Hell yeah, man. Apples from your tree? Fucking love it, man. You're living the dream, my friend. My sport gives a chance for me to travel overseas to Canada for championships. One day, I hope that you'll turn up to one for a meet and greet. What sport do you play, man? Is it, you wrestle? What do you do? Axe throwing, dude, that's badass. If I was around, I would fucking be there, dude. Best anime? Man, I don't know. There's so many. There's so many good ones. Shit. JJK is pretty good, but I like Naruto. If I'm going old school DBZ, if I'm going even older, than that, it would be like freaking Ronin Warriors and shit. But like DBZ, Dragon Ball. What else? Rurouni Kenshin. What are you drinking? I am drinking some good old brewskis. Any suggestions for no gym scenarios, dude? You guys don't understand how much progress you can make with just body weight. Eventually, you'll have to start getting creative with it, but there are so many variations with different exercises that like your body weight will almost always be enough to just keep pushing those muscles, man. Just like look at dudes in prison, right? A lot of them don't lift weights. Calisthenics only, and they're fucking jacked as shit and strong as shit. A silent voice? No, I've never seen that. Dragon Ball Parking Zero? What? Man, this live is gonna get flagged once it tries to post for copyright for all this music. Do a push-up. How do I grow bigger calves? Nothing seems to work. Fucking weighted calf raises, man. Grab the heaviest dumbbells that you can hold and do your calf raises. Nice, Dirt Man. Glad my video was able to help you, my friend. You drink brews and still have abs? Damn right. And so do my clients. I do not make anyone quit anything they don't want to quit. We just find a way to balance it. Growing calves is the only body weight. You're gonna have to revert to like doing single leg calf raises, man. Best exercise for forearm growth. Just grab a dumbbell and then do your forearm curls this way, and then you can do like twists with the dumbbell. Hang on the pull-up bar. Just grab the pull-up bar and hang. Grab it deep and just hang. Any specific exercise to help build abs faster? Not really, you just work the abs, man. Hamstring exercise with bands. Just do RDLs with the band. Step on the band and do your RDLs. Good luck, Devin. And if she says no, who cares? That's life, my friend. You just move on. All right, guys, it's about that time to call this live. I'm gonna be heading out, but I appreciate you all stopping by. There will be coaching dropping this coming week, so if you guys want to get in early, I'm gonna be doing a launch discount probably. But if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, you don't want to change anything about how you eat. You want to train in a way that's suitable for you, whether it be home, gym, mixture of both. You have equipment, you don't have equipment. It is coming. None of my clients are forced to quit drinking beer, quit drinking sodas, stop eating junk food. We just find a way to do it the same way I do it, and everyone sees results. So, you know, my big thing is like fitness doesn't have to be miserable. You don't have to change your life in order to get fit. You do not have to change your life. You don't have to go on these crazy fucking diets and do all this crazy shit. And yeah, I love doing these lives with you guys, helping you out, answer your questions. Devin, if she says no, fuck it, bro. Don't matter. Her loss. Remember that. There will be somebody who you will find that does deserve you. Cheers. You guys have a good night. I will see you all on the next live.